you all tolerating me. I've sent you numerous emails with my thoughts on this, so I won't repeat myself. But let me just tell you my bias about consultants. I have never used a consultant to think for me in my nonprofit organization for any strategic, managerial, only to organize an event. And I would never, ever pay a consultant in advance. My general feeling is that consultants, especially consultants like this, are like very expensive whores, and they just tell you what you want to hear. And this document of the Malden and Jenkins report was voted on May 27th, the same day that Isaiah Hughley was terminated. This document, this $580,000, over $500,000, it is more than the combined salaries of Isaiah Hughley and both deputy managers. If you add the $177,000 that each deputy city manager makes, and Isaiah's $213,000, it is less than what you pay these people out of Atlanta. To put a microscope on this award-winning government, and it's mostly negative. It's mostly negative because what this amounts to is a cross between an investigation and a job performance of the top management people. And it's not lost on me that 3 black women who are doing an excellent job, Miss Alexander, Miss Short, and Miss Hollowell, who is gone. I wonder how much of her leaving is tied to this foolishness. We have got to stop you from wasting our money on a bunch of guys coming from Atlanta. It's a parade of white men who are these so-called consultants who come in here telling you how to run the city, and nothing is wrong in my view. Not in my view, because I love public works. When I see those big, beautiful trucks rolling around, they come up on my yard and they get my stuff. Citizens don't care about you tightening up the bureaucracy. I did make a call to my dear friend, Mr. Baker, since I saw he was on the audit committee, and I told him about my outrage with this, and he explained to me that it's not over yet, that you got a major operational audit that's going on. This is a lot of foolishness, and I think it's directly tied to the firing of Isaiah Hughley. It was on his agenda. You fired him the day you approved it, and then you bring these people in here to do a hatchet job on the operations of this city. You know, this is really outrageous, but this is the record you're running on. Number 5, number 7, this is the record you're running on. I don't think you're going to be able to survive. Do you hear me? And I do want to say in my last minute that on January 15th, in 2 days, we're going to have a candidates forum at the library, and this report is going to be the centerpiece. So whether you show up or not, number 7, whether you show up or not, number 5, we're going to talk about you, because we're going to talk about you in the context of this report. Isaiah said he can't come either on the 15th. But we're going to talk about you, because I see this is directly tied to the termination of Isaiah. And then you're going to bring all this stuff up in here talking about really all this high risk, critical risk. There's nothing wrong with the jobs that these women are doing. They're doing great jobs in this complicated situation. They're doing great. Stop it. Just stop your political shenanigans. Just stop it. And I probably will hang around and say more. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Just to clarify, the risk assessment was $69,000. The performance assessment was $580,000, and the performance assessment is still in process. So it's an ongoing evaluation study. Okay, next on the